Hey folks, and welcome back to the second to last episode of the low chaos campaign of Let's Play Dishonored. I've always kind of liked this particular mission because, among other things, it incorporates an unconscious tall boy. It's so fucking cathartic to see that after this current Clean Hands run. And joining with me are...
Hey everybody, it's the Last RoboKai here, and yes indeed, we're going to see a lot of things unconscious that probably normally shouldn't be possible.
And I'm Orv, and I don't actually do anything this episode, because, well, it's short, and last time RoboKai was here, he slaughtered everybody.
Usually you're dead.
I had to do it to save my frames, as in they would be literally being stolen by monsters. So I had to kill all the monsters.
And also Watchmen. But yeah, the funny thing for me here is that my original plan was this was going to be like my ghost level, because I haven't done a ghost level yet, and I was just like, maybe, probably should have. And then something happens about halfway through that made me just throw that completely out the window. So let's get in there so I can stop alluding to that and start losing my head at it again.
Hi, Cecilia.
Please, no. Oh, it's you, Corvo.
I decided to take a few hints from you here, RoboKai.
He seemed sure you'd survived. I saw him on the river shortly before the killing began. He was smart enough not to come ashore.
Hi.
He's still out there.
Corvo's just like, tell me more.
He was my guess.
I like to think that the telescope just goes directly up to her face, and she's just like, dude, you are
He shot
freaking me
in the
out.
back of the head. Just like the target drills he used to. Lydia barely had time to scream. I would be dead too.
Now he's just sort of leaning around her like he's Jafar's snake form in Aladdin or some shit.
Well, already we can see a major difference already and in the behavior of the Loyalists.
Yep.
Something about owing her uncle, Captain Kurnow, a debt. They said it was time for Sokolov and went off to his cage. I don't know what happened after that.
So Callista survives in this time around, which is kind of cool. I like Callista.
I hope she hit her eyes. The Admiral said that Martin was right. I guess they talked about it. And they started to worry they'd get executed for all that they'd done, going after the Lord Regent and his allies.
Like, still trying to turn around to see Corvo. Nodding also doesn't work very well when you're leaning, I realized that.
I'm upset by all of this.
I thought Lydia would squeal on me at the end. She just told Havelock to screw himself. And died. Lydia's the only one who ever...
So yeah, Lydia, aka my favorite servant, is still dead though, which is not even a little bit okay. Anyway, I'm gonna show you a little kindness.
This can't happen. Stop it.
I didn't throw it in your face.
That's kind.
It's what passes for it.
When did your Corvo become such a dick?
Well, I think it was like episode 4 when you said you might be non-lethal, but you're not a nice person. I'm just running with that, dude.
Yeah, that's fair.
Poison thrown in the river. If you ask me, he's long gone. Threw the mask in the river, left out.
That's what a rational person would do. Not this guy. You have to understand the criminal mind. I hear they had to hide the Cauldron girl from him. The whole time they were...
On very hard, that tall boy has like frickin' eagle eyes, so I can't even... to keep an eye on this thing, I have to use dark vision.
What's he doing now? He's probably watching us right now.
No, he's not watching. He's watching the bin.
Closer, ever closer, until...
Cut it out.
You know what? You're the one creeping closer to me, man. This is your fault.
Yeah, give us some space.
A couple of high overseers, a couple of noblemen. You could never stand up to men with our training.
Well, now I do.
He says as he takes another drag from his cigarette.
Cover the tall boys out back.
Like you were the other night.
What was I supposed to do? Stand there and get hit by rocks?
They were just kids.
They were a gang. I hope Lord Regent Havelock sends the tall boys in to level the place. It's gonna be a new era.
Well, it's nice to see that no matter what, these guys are still fantastic dummies.
Yeah, they're still dicks.
In fact, it even looks like the sign was pointing the direction they were going and said dicks.
It kind of did, didn't it? It does say docs, but I actually had the same moment where I was like, wait, did that just say dicks?
I'm still trying.
It's one of the signs altered by Corvo.
Behind me. Before we go, I'm gonna stash a few bottles of wine from the cellar. Take them out of here with us.
Just make sure Corvo's not hiding down there first. Maybe you're right about that guy.
The guy without the hat has the weirdest hairdo. I mean, I noticed that while I was watching those guys. It was just like, what did you do to your hair?
It's refreshing to converse with someone.
I couldn't agree more. Your expulsion from the Academy was a crime against natural philosophy itself.
Which you might have pointed out at the time.
Wait for
It's
it.
pointless to hold a grudge.
Wait for it.
I want to ask you.
About the elixir, yes. And I need to discuss your tonic. Why have you not tried the homeopathic solution?
And
I
where
don't
am
know
I
what
to find the
homeopathic
subjects?
means.
I can't recruit from prisons as you do.
Am I really expected to?
No, let's
to...
not have
No,
this conversation.
Okay,
I'm just
great.
letting it hang there that I
Thanks.
don't even know what homeopathic means.
It's stupid. I mean, it actually does.
Are
mean
you
something-
suggesting that Sokolov, the man who invented giant lightning turrets, and also, like, you know, just has sex with everything that moves? You saying that he does dumb things?
Well, I am. I don't know, it's more of an incongruity between their world and ours. I mean, it has slightly different contexts and meanings, and the ones in our world are incredibly fucking
I
stupid.
look forward to the YouTube comments.
Only just.
Said no one
Just tempting me to turn off YouTube comments for this particular video, dude.
Everyone's just like, I have to tell them about homeopathic solutions.
To ashes. I've attuned it so that we will be safe from the functions of the device. It will only trigger in the presence of our enemies. This arc pylon is more powerful than the older design. It will function at a greater range, striking down our foes while ignoring us. I need my final sequence, which is recorded in the blueprint for this device.
I did appreciate that Piero's reaction to me throwing bottles was astounding!
You know, he'd never considered that you could just throw empty bottles and shit before.
I started rewatching Deadwood last night, so Brad Dourif is extra on the mind.
Sokolov and I are not as gifted in the same way. Without the arc pylon, it is only a matter of time before they put an unexpected.
Unexpected. Have you hung around me, Piero? Oh my god.
The honorary Australian low chaos score.
Honorary bogan.
Update. Our men are still trying to penetrate the workshop. Close up tight. We think Piero Joplin's inside. That crackpot natural philosopher.
Oh my, what? What?
I want everyone to take a moment when they get the chance to go back and look at how he holds it.
I hate you.
Oh my god. There are no words to describe the amazement that is the man peeing on your bed. Okay, the mattress is no longer there, but was that necessary? Was that necessary? Jesus Christ, Emily.
Yeah, she's been working on it a while. I'm okay with it. She's a good girl. But god damn it, that was the moment where I was just like, are you fucking kidding me? Stopped caring about Ghost right there.
The ultimate, like, brass balls on that dude.
Oh my god.
What? Why is no one making rounds over it?
Why is no one making rounds over it? I didn't deal with it yet. Okay, whatever. I don't care. Somebody was pissing on my bed. I'm beyond giving a shit about this.
Just like, I enjoy that everything's just gone to shit because urine.
Whatever. I don't even care. Piero sells sleep darts.
And
I just don't care.
I'm the one doing the high chaos run. This is what low chaos is like. Everyone's just pissing everywhere. Rampant urination.
Well, it's a more liberated society, free from its usual fears and inhibitions.
Yeah, and Corvo is going around reinstating those inhibitions. By
No gods are kings, only pissing.
That dude will never be able to pee without fearing for his life ever again.
That's acceptable.
good.
Astonishing.
Okay.
with you, Piero?
Piero, you're gonna be okay?
The arc pylon is complete. Now to activate it.
With this device, we can send a powerful electrical signal through the
Yes,
nervous
Piero
system.
literally just
Our
told
enemies
us,
unconscious,
Sokolov.
or they can be reduced to ashes.
What is your opinion, Corvo?
I think he knows you're in there.
As you wish, Corvo. We will be far away before any of them regain their senses.
Kind of sounds like me just kind of jamming on my keyboard over there.
Just cracking the knuckles.
Will you do the honors?
When this arc pylon is charged, no one will dare come near us.
Now you gotta fill the bloody thing up, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a little annoying.
Whatever. I'm just glad that they have that one thing going down for, like, you know, no apparent reason. Makes it easier to jump up. Do the do.
Nice. Nice, good job.
They didn't warn you about that part. What? How did you guys even... And were we unconscious?
It defies description. A device like this will ensure Dunwall's security for a century.
Check the backs of their hands. Nah, they're
We
clean.
once discussed a system of signals to be used in Emily's tower for communication across the river. I wonder if he remembers that.
Who is he?
The Samuel they were talking about.
I'll do what you want, but ask quickly.
Anyway, whatever. Now I'm just gonna buy all the things because I got nothing to display, and I'm like,
Yeah, you've upgraded everything, unlike me, who's refused to upgrade the final piece.
it also did strike me as odd here because I know that I picked up Sokolov's elixir recipe, but that's conspicuously absent. I mean, I know that I'm full on them, but they should still show up.
Goodbye, Corvo. I wish to apologize for what was done to you. It seems that holding all the pieces and standing a step from the throne changed something in the others. Something I don't understand.
You better not.
Underestimate Havelock, Corvo. He'll be waiting.
In the test chamber.
It's turning into Portal now.
No, it's up.
Don't even bother.
Corvo.
Hey!
They killed everyone.
Yeah,
They killed everyone
it's
to
alright.
cover it
I
all.
still remember the
They took
Hoover
Emily
Dam
with
joke.
them And they left. I couldn't do anything to protect her. Please find her.
Make her safe. No, we're not really interested in making anybody safe.
All his talk of being an honorable military man, but Havelock will use Emily like a puppet to his own advantage.
Yeah. You should just thank me that I choked out a whole bunch of people, so that magically makes you alive.
Something changed in the
I
Admiral
don't
as
even
soon as the
understand.
Norwegian died. It had been building up. Martin was acting strange, going quiet again
She's
with
clearly
us.
excited by all this because she's not using much of the bed to sit on.
Yeah, it took me a second to notice that, but when I did, it was just like, that girl has one of the most powerful cores I've ever seen in my life.
Everything is in
They would have
balance.
killed me too, but Havelock spared me. Out of respect for my uncle, I believe. Please, talk to Samuel and
So I'm walking away and it's like, wait, what?
She's suffered through so much and she's got no one else on her side except you.
She has not missed sit-up day, that's for goddamn sure.
Gotta get your reps in somewhere.
God bless.
Hopefully there's a place you can dock where the watch won't see him.
That's why Havelock didn't kill her. She could just flex off the bullet.
He tried once, but God bless it.
Nice.
He tried once, but then, you know, just the bullet ricocheted off the incredible Kevlar weave that was her abs.
This is your new home now.
It's so liberating to be able to grab one of those jerkwads.
not liking the look of this one bit. That party died down inside awful fast, and now they called all the staff together. They said one more package for me to deliver, but I think I'll be keeping station at a safe distance from the riverbank and keep an eye on things for a while.
Smartest man in the entire setting right there.
Uh-huh. Being chill. Sure, Wallace. Alright, whatever.
He's still got the old audiograph stuff down here.
There's still river crusts to murder.
Gotta get that money.
It's not even about the money anymore. I've got more than enough money for not just this game, but any subsequent like real estate deals that Corvo might want to do. I'm just at this point. It's just a matter of destroying the disgusting semi-fungus that spits acid at people.
Disgusting semi-fungus is my fish cover band.
At last. Time to leave this hovel for some place befitting my station. Now, all the good families of the Empire will look up to Pendleton. Wallace,
I can practically see him posing as he says this. Hands on his hips and shit.
I'll be recording the most important chapters in the next few
So, are we supposed to assume that Pendleton subbing into his audiograph wasn't the most important entry? Because I feel like that was the most important. That was the most important entry, I think.
It was to me, anyway. There's like no murder fish right outside the grate. It's as though everything died in here, and the fish were just like, nah. There's been enough murder. Wallace Higgins. Higgins. Didn't realize his last name was Higgins.
Oh yeah, you know, he's willing. See, that's always bothers me about Havelock, is he's totally willing to like set the technological advancement of his country back, rather than get busted for his shenaniganry.
Yeah, let's just murder the two most brilliant minds on the planet, and really, like the only reasonable shot at ending the plague. Just because, I
don't want to get arrested.
It worked for the Greeks.
Never pays to bet against you, does it? I saw the signal. I knew you'd be back, Corvo. I knew it.
Yeah, but look,
need to get out of
look,
here
Sam.
soon.
I got a thing.
The Admiral controls the military now, Martin's High Overseer, and Pendleton's in favor with the aristocracy and Parliament. They need Emily, of course. But if Havelock senses that it's all about to fall down around him, who knows what he's liable to do.
So there's a bit of a cut here, because if I just say yes, like I'm going to carry this corpse or this unconscious body along with me.
He falls in the water and you
He
kill
falls in
someone.
the water and
Yep.
dies.
I was wondering about that. I was thinking, are you in water? So...
I was...
Did you find that
yes,
out the hard way?
It's a lesson you only have to learn once.
I was like, Samuel has long since had it with me.
Well, we gotta remember the
plague
Lady
in
Boyle's
my
party where we traded, we did the non-lethal option, lethally, which was still one of my favorite solutions.
That was the weirdest thing.
Okay, you hit a pile driver on Lady Boyle from the top rope.
then he's just like, oh no, she totally doesn't have a broken neck, even though you did that on the concrete and not in the ring.
By God.
After all, she'll have her whole life.
Lady Boyle died on the way to the mysterious prison island.
Well, that is pretty much it for me trying to annoy Samuel with things. It has been a good run, but I'm still sad to see it end.
Yeah, now it's just time to annoy everybody else in their big old lighthouse fortress.
Oh my God, I'm really going to enjoy just trolling the crap out of everybody there. There are too many guards for me to completely neutralize the place. So I'm going to just work on clowning on people. I don't even care.
Meanwhile, I will have one final video segment. It'll be, I'm not sure of the exact length, but I'm thinking around 4 or 5 minutes of pure Corvo science.
Good man. I am looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, until we see you then, folks. I've been Cool Guy.
I've been the Lost Robo Guy.
And I've been Orv.
Take good care of yourself, everybody.